Dean, a really pleasing afternoon here at Prenton Park. How do you reflect on the performance, but also a massive 3 points?
I thought we were excellent today, as good as we've been over the last 9 games. Take out the Shrewsbury game. Our standards now we've set, we're in this division, and I keep telling the players to adhere to them, and they did. The second half I thought we were outstanding. We're outscoring, we had some amazing chances. We rode a little bit, we weathered the storm at the start of the second half, but just everyone to a man just stood up and left everything out on the pitch. The level of commitment, our fitness levels, the blocks we made when we had to make blocks. They didn't have many chances. I think they had one early in the first half from a throw-in from Glover, a counter-attack, and the lads pulled one wide. I would have said it was a chance. But we had so many good chances, and we never let that get us down. We kept stepping forward, kept running forward and playing forward, and I thought everyone to a man was excellent.
Fans were really pleased to see Nick Tavares' name on the team sheet this afternoon, obviously after last week and not being sure as to how he would be. So how pleasing was it to be able to put him in this afternoon's 11?
If I told you I said a prayer in the training ground with rosary beads on Thursday with Tabs when he was doing his fitness test, I was praying he'd be fit. You know, I got him in my pocket as well today. I swear in the gospel. Look, I got my rosary beads. I was saying a prayer with Tabs, please be fit. He's a huge prayer for us. You know, I dedicate my own medical department to him. Listen, it's very difficult for Tabs. His body at times hasn't been great to him, and he's a player that I think should be playing way further up the food chain in this business. He's so important to us. We extended his contract in the summer for a reason. We didn't have to do that. He still had 2 years left. We extended it to a third year, and he's a massive player for us. And since he's come back and Lee Unlove's come back and Idris now has stepped up, all of a sudden the standards in the team are outstanding. And I have to give a special mention to Ryan Glover today. His fitness levels, the pace he played at, the run he made at the end and flashed the ball across, that's in the 90th minute. You know, so it's a credit to him, and then the boys that come off the bench did a good job for us. So real good collective effort today, and I know you probably asked me about the supporters, but I'll answer for you now. I thought our supporters today, you know, we might be a small football club, but I tell you what, we've got a big heart. They were good, weren't they? They were great, and we get them something to cheer about. But from minute one, they were singing, they were together. They epitomise what we're about as a football club. So brilliant for them. And I hope they have a safe journey home, and I hope they enjoy that tipple over the weekend.
As you say, Tranmere maybe could have found themselves 1-0 up quite early on in the first half, but then a combination of Anthony Hartigan and Leon Love gave us the lead. What was it like when that goal went in?
It was a bit of a sparring match, wasn't it? We sort of feeling each other out, 2 different systems, and then it fell to Hart's great second ball. He's just punched the lovely pass through to Lee, and great pass, a beautiful pass on the half volley, and Lee's first touch is clinical. I try always coach the forwards to play on the shoulder, and he's on the shoulder, and when he gets in there he's so composed, and he just slots it down the side of Joe. So it was a great goal, and the start we needed. I'm not sure what minute exactly it was because it's quite a dramatic game today, but it was a great goal, yeah. Really good pass and great position, great first touch, and the second touch was perfect.
Obviously 2 defenders combined for the second goal, Danny Collins and Adam Senior. We've spoken about how good Adam Senior's been recently and how reliable he is, so to top it off with a goal today, how pleased are you for him?
I'm delighted for seeing, like I say, another one. He's up against a tough player there than Patrick, and I thought he gave him, you know, Patrick didn't give him the time that he's been given to other players. I thought he handled him really well. He made him defend, which is what we wanted him to do. To be fair to Seans, great position. What I liked about that goal is I think we made an entry and then sustained the attack and kept it alive and kept probing, and we managed to play on the back foot and switch it out to the right hand side. Great first touch from Danny. He's crossed in and Sean's in the perfect position. He just guides it in. He could have had another one, couldn't he? Second half, he's missed a golden chance. That was from another second phase. I'm not sure, put the cross in the left hand side, but another great chance. So it's good we're getting chances. That always gives me confidence. I always know our teams will score goals, and we score goals. All my teams will score goals from all departments of the pitch, so we don't just rely on centre forwards. We want our midfielders, our defenders, we want everyone to contribute. So it's a good collective way of bringing success.
And obviously Collins got the assist. He could have had a few this afternoon himself. He got himself in some really good positions to head the ball, but it just didn't quite go the way for him. Has that something he's been working on in training?
He works on it all the time. He'll be out there tomorrow. I know what it'll be like in the park outside his house. He'll probably have his missus crossing balls in for him to have headers, because that's what he's like, Danny. He'll be kicking himself. He said to me at half time, I should have a hat trick. But it's good he's getting the chances because he's getting in the right places, and he scores a lot of goals from set pieces. He did last year and the year before. But all these lads are working on their game, you know. And I think I said last week in an interview, you know, reliability is better than ability, and these boys are reliable. That's why I pick them all the time. So listen, I don't want to get too carried away because we're 20 points now from the last 9 games, which is brilliant. We've just got to keep our feet firmly on the floor. Enjoy this evening. and then we'll focus on the next game, which is vital for the group.
Congratulations, Dean.
Thanks a million. Cheers. Lovely.